Students and staff in all Neshaminy schools are marking Constitution Day, celebrated on September 16th this year, with a variety of activities ranging from in-class discussions to assemblies and outdoor ceremonies. Schools across the country that receive federal funds are required to teach their students about the Constitution and constitutional issues appropriate for their grade level as part of this celebration. Maple Point hosted a pair of local journalists in the auditorium who spoke to 8th grade students about their jobs and the meaning of the First Amendment.
Preeminent decision by our country's Supreme Court. And it was a free speech case. It is the preeminent First Amendment case, dear to the heart of every journalist, because it allows us to do what we do, express ourselves to a mass audience, and not fear that the authorities are going to arrest us and throw us in jail, as happens in Cuba. It's a case called New York Times versus Sullivan. I won't bore you with the details, but I will call your attention to the words of the majority opinion, 9-0, written by Justice William Brennan. And he said, Americans, that's all of us, are profoundly dedicated to robust, wide open, and uninhibited free speech, even if we loathe and detest what we hear from other people. The antidote for hateful words and loathsome ideas is more debate and more free speech.
Learn to be good information consumers. It's an important part of your First Amendment right, finding out what information is true and false. I know on the internet, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Snapchat, you see pictures and memes that show different things about political candidates and different issues, and sometimes that information isn't true. And it's your job, now that you guys are getting older and becoming news consumers, to find out what information is true, find out what sources are true. Maybe it doesn't align with your beliefs, but make sure the facts are true, and that's important. And I think it's important not just from a journalism perspective that I know the First Amendment, that all of you guys know it.
Over at Pearlbuck Elementary School, first grade students created some patriotic hats and gathered around the flagpole to recite the Pledge of Allegiance and sing some patriotic songs.
Ready, set, go! I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Your grand old flag, your high flying flag, the forever changing wave. You're the red I love, the red I love, the hope of the clear and the brave. Every heart beats true under red, white, and blue, where there's never a post or brag. But should all acquaintance be forgotten, keep your eye on the grand old flag. Wow, that was awesome, boys and girls.